The fifth member of the judges panel, representative for state and local government relations with the Atlantic Richfield Company, the wife of Denver District Attorney Norm Early. We are happy to have with us Adriana Early. And the head of judges, a former college player at Syracuse, where he teamed with a guy by the name of Dave Bing. General manager of KWGN TV, John Suter. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the 9 most spectacular slam dunkers in the world. First, a player you've seen many times soar to the hoop on the end of a Magic Johnson alley-oop pass. Magic calls him probably the best athlete in all of sports. And consider, as a child, an accident had left him with 100 stitches in his leg. Doctors said he'd never walk again without a brace. You can certainly understand why this young man calls today a dream come true. At 6'7", from the Los Angeles Lakers, Michael Cooper. A player who has made an immediate slam dunk impact. As a rookie, already considered among the elite. Out of the University of Houston, where he belonged to a fraternity called Phi Slamma Jamma. He says he doesn't name his dunks, he just counts them. At 6'7", from the Portland Trailblazers, Clyde the Glide Drexler. In his 4th season, one of the key ingredients of this year's success story in Utah. At 6'4", the shortest player in the competition, but that only means he has more room to create with his 48-inch vertical leap. What would the slam dunk contest be without Dr. Dunkenstein from the Utah Jazz, Darrell Griffith? Our next competitor is always airborne at each end of the court. His specialties, a wide variety of screaming dunks and the ability to block shots. He once blocked 10 in one game. When he steps on the court, things start to happen. Nicknamed the Wild Helicopter by his San Antonio fans, from the Spurs, 6'10", Edgar Jones. In his 3rd season, this player has blossomed into one of the NBA's finest forwards. A reputation as perhaps the best leaper in the game. For this player, the sky's the limit. His dunks have become chronicled, and on the other end, he has blocked more shots than any forward in the league. At 6'10", from the Phoenix Suns, Larry Nance. At 7'4", our next player certainly is the tallest member in the competition. He ushers in the dawn of a new era in the NBA. The selection committee stayed away from the big centers because they get the job done with a minimum of flair. But not this guy. A great all-around athlete. He is actually a guard in a 7'4" body. The sensational rookie from the Houston Rockets, Ralph Sampson. In his 2nd season, his entrance in the league was hailed as the second coming of Dr. J. He has made a pretty good name for himself. His sensational aerial acrobatics has earned him the nickname the Human Highlight Film from the Atlanta Hawks, Dominique Wilkins. In his 3rd season out of Notre Dame, he wears number 0, and today he zeroes in on the slam dunk title. When he gets around the basket, he puts the ball away with authority. He is a power dunker, voted the most likely to shatter the backboard in today's competition at 6'9" from the Chicago Bulls, Orlando Lowry.
Hey, they showed shatter the board.
It was 8 years ago to the day yesterday. That this man won the last slam dunk contest. Julius Erving. And ladies and gentlemen, those are the 9 spectacular slam dunkers who will now go to work. Are the judges ready? Are the players ready? Folks, are you ready? Gentlemen, start your engines. Ladies and gentlemen, a random draw has determined the order in the first round. First up, from the San Antonio Spurs, Edgar Jones. On deck, Larry Nance. First dunk, first round. All the dunks are freestyle. Imaginations will run wild. Edgar Jones breaks the seal. Votes are now being tabulated. If you keep your eyes on the corners of the court. Edgar Jones getting ready for the next round. Each player will take one dunk and it will rotate through the first 9 players. And that is all right with Edgar. 32 points for Edgar Jones on his first dunk. Next up, from the Phoenix Suns, Larry Nance. Larry Nance of the Phoenix Suns, a big one on his first dunk. As Dominique Wilkins gets ready. A chance for Dominique to think about it if he has not done so before. And I think most of the players have. For Larry Nance. The human highlight film. 360. Wilkins puts it away. And that was creative. Dr. Duncanstein. A 47 for Dominique Wilkins as he moves into first place. Remember, in the confines of the court, the knees, over the head. Next up, in this first shot of the first round, as a 39 for Darrell Griffith. Next up, Orlando Woolridge. Again, with a miss of maximum 5, he had the notion, but no go. Orlando Woolridge. Clyde the Glide Drexler, it is your turn. 23 on the last dunk by Woolridge. Puts it away. Michael Cooper. Certainly had a brilliant idea, Michael Cooper. Next up, Ralph Sampson. .24 for Cooper, who has 2 dunks to go. And now it's in the hands of Ralph. That used to be a sweeping right-hand hook, now a sweeping right-hand dunk. 37 for Ralph Sampson. And ladies and gentlemen, the doctor is in the house. A 39 for the doctor. So after the first dunk, the leader is Dominique Wilkins with 47 points. Second is Larry Nance with 44. Third is Clyde Drexler with 40. And in the fourth spot, the doctor with 39. Second dunk of the first round. Each player will get 3 dunks. The top 4 scores total will then move on to the next round. Edgar Jones, who had a 32 in his first dunk. And that should do a little better than 32. It looks like we're starting to get warmed up. Of judges. Larry Nance, who walks on the court with 44 points in second place. Larry Nance looks to be solidifying his hold.